Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm going to share with you 10 Thanksgiving appetizers. Whether you're hosting a Friendsgiving or some family around the holiday, we love appetizers, and I know Thanksgiving is a really big food day, but we like to do appetizers for lunch and even the night before when family is starting to come into town. So if you need some Thanksgiving appetizer recipes, this video has got you covered. I've got 10 that are easy, delicious, crowd-pleasing appetizers that are just perfect for your Thanksgiving and holiday get-togethers. Make sure you subscribe to my channel if you're new. I love sharing with you my easy recipes. So make sure you subscribe. Also put a little thumbs up like on this video if you like it, and then that will help other people who are looking for recipes like this find this video. So make sure you subscribe, make sure you like, and let's get going into these 10 Thanksgiving appetizer recipes. So this appetizer is going to be a little pumpkin pie shaped cheese and cracker. And let me tell you, these have been a huge hit this year. I've already made them 3 times and it's just the beginning of November. Everyone is requesting them at every little function that we go to. So they are just really fun. I have these triangle Triscuits. So I'm going to spread them out after I have my little triangle cheese. I have some whipped cream cheese, so I'm going to put that in a Ziploc bag and cut the little tip off. I'm going to put a little kind of dollop, a little squirt of the cream cheese onto the cracker, and then I'm going to put the cheese on top. This will help it stick, and this is going to be really cute when these are done. And these are just so festive and really perfect. We have a lot of kids in our family, so these are great for the kids. The adults love these also. I have these chicken and biscuit crackers, and I'm going to cut them in half. Some of them will break, but not all of them. So just cut them in half. I'm going to use my cream cheese to put a little kind of a line on the bottom here, and then this is going to be part of that crust for this little pumpkin pie. And then I'm going to do a little squirt here to be kind of like the whipped cream of the pumpkin pie. So I'm just going to do the rest of these crackers and assemble them into their little pumpkin pie look, and they are so fun. Like I said, these are a huge hit. They're really easy. They're basic, but they are so festive. I just love these, and I love that they've been a huge hit everywhere I've taken them to this year. So they are on repeat. I'm going to be making a crostini with brie and apple and honey and pecans, and this is another really big hit. It is perfect for fall. So I have my little French baguette. I'm just going to slice into some small crostini type shapes, slices. I'm going to add this to my cookie sheet. I'm going to now add some brie, and you can use your favorite kind of brie. I'm just going to do a little slice of the brie on each little piece of bread. I have my oven preheated to 400 degrees. I'm going to put these in the oven for about 5 minutes. Let the crostini kind of crisp up a bit. Let the cheese melt. Now I'm going to add on a thin slice of apple. And you can use your favorite kind of apple. We like Pink Lady, but any kind actually works really great with this. I'm going to add a drizzle of honey on top. Great combo. And now I have some candied pecans, and I'm going to add this on top. This is a huge hit. They are so perfect for fall. Really great for your Thanksgiving get-togethers. I have these phyllo shells. I have cream cheese and pepper jelly. Really easy. Just these 3 ingredients. I'm going to put a little dollop of the cream cheese into each of these shells. I'm going to add in the jelly on top of that, and then these are all set, ready to go. Really easy. 3 ingredients. They're just a great finger food. This jalapeno pepper jelly is delicious. I use it in a lot of different things. It's not spicy. I'm not a big jalapeno fan, but this has a really great kick and a really good sweetness. And it's a really great combination with the cream cheese. So just add these to your plate and you are ready to go. Just a really great finger food to have as a quick little appetizer. These just fly off the plate. They are so yummy. So I'm going to do a crostini with some pomegranates this time. Pomegranates are so great this time of year. So these little French crostinis are already ready to go. You can get your own French baguette and toast your own. I have this spreadable cheese. I love this stuff. It has so much awesome flavor. This is the garlic herb. They have a couple different flavors, but I'm going to spread this out onto each crostini. It's really, really tasty. And so once you get this all spread out, I have my pomegranate. So I'm just gonna take out the pomegranate seeds, which are a little messy. You can buy pomegranate seeds already, taken out of the pomegranate. I'm gonna add some honey on top of this. Really, really great combo. These are so easy and so, so good. Great finger food for the holidays. I have some stuffed mushrooms, and I'm going to be using this jalapeno artichoke dip from Walmart. You can make your own dip, of course, but this dip is really, really great. So I have cleaned my mushrooms, and I'm going to put the dip inside of the mushroom. I have my oven preheated to 350 degrees as well, so that will be ready to go once I have these all filled. So these are just a really great kind of finger food appetizer, and these are very rich with this dip, but so, so good. Bake these in the oven for about 20 minutes. So great. I'm going to make another phyllo cup appetizer, and this one is going to have some ricotta cheese, and I'm going to put a dollop of ricotta cheese into each one. This is going to be a bit of a Caprese version, but instead of mozzarella, I'm using ricotta to make it a nice creamy soft cheese for that. So I'm adding my ricotta into each one. I have my cherry tomatoes. So I have them cut into about thirds because I want them to be more bite size. So I'm adding my cherry tomato on top of the dollop of ricotta cheese. These are really, really tasty, very refreshing and so, so easy. So now I'm going to add on just a sprinkle of dried basil, really festive, and then I'm going to add on some balsamic glaze as well. These are so, so good. They will fly off the plate, and they're healthy also. I love anything with cherry tomatoes. They're just really good. I'm going to do a Crockpot dip. Crockpot dips are really, really great for the holidays. They are just dump and go, and then you have a nice, warm, really, really yummy dip for all your guests. So I have frozen spinach. I have a brick of cream cheese. And like I said, this is dump and go. It doesn't get any easier than this. You just dump all these ingredients in, let it heat up and warm. You can stir it a few times throughout the time it's cooking if you would like to mix up these ingredients. So I have mozzarella cheese, I have Parmesan cheese also. I'll put the recipe for this in the description box, so check that out if you want to make it. But I have my Parmesan cheese. I'm going to dump that in, and it's just really, really great. I'm a huge, huge fan of spinach artichoke dip, and I make it all the time because it's so, so good. So I'm using Greek yogurt this time for this one. You can use sour cream if you would like, but I'm just using plain Greek yogurt. I have minced garlic as well, and I have this can of artichoke hearts. So I'm going to chop up these artichoke hearts into some smaller pieces. Add them in so they're more bite-sized. So you can use a lot of different things to dip into spinach artichoke dip. You can do French bread, you can do tortilla chips or any kind of crackers. You can either also do veggie slices as well. So you can really customize how you want, what you want to dip into your spinach artichoke dip. So here it is, and I'm going to give it a mix and break up this cream cheese, make it nice and creamy. Look how good this is. It is absolutely amazing, and it honestly does not get any easier than this, and is so delicious. So I have some crescent roll dough, and I have this crab meat. I'm going to add it into my cream cheese, but these are going to be a crescent roll cup with this crab mixture, and they're so, so good. I'm adding in Parmesan cheese. I have some mayonnaise as well. I love crab dips, so this is just really, really great, and it's really easy too. Huge hit. I have some lemon juice. I have some garlic powder. I'm going to mix this all around, and this is a really, really great filling. Like I said, I'm going to add this to a crescent roll cup, but you can add this into a lot of different things to make really, really awesome appetizers. So this crab mix, really, really good. So now I have my mini muffin tin, and I have my crescent roll dough. I just use the Great Value brand. You can use a Pillsbury brand if you'd like, whichever you like. And so I'm going to roll this out. You can buy crescent roll dough in sheets as well. So I already have this on hand, and of course I don't want anything to go to waste. So I'm going to pinch these seams together, and then I will cut these into small squares. But if you are doing a shopping list, I would get the crescent roll dough that is in the sheet. It's really easy, but you can do it any way you would like. Cutting this into some small squares. I'm going to add this into my mini muffin tin. I love this makes a really great big batch because these are delicious and they will fly off the plate. And I love mixing things up with a crab appetizer. Crab is so yummy, especially this time of year in this crescent roll cup. So I'm going to put just a little spoonful into each one. I have my oven preheated to 350 degrees, and then these will take about 11 to 12 minutes to cook. And you want to serve these warm, and they are really so good. Like I said, they're a huge hit. And I just love easy appetizers, so make sure you subscribe to my channel if you're new. Lots of easy appetizers for all different times of the year. I love holiday appetizers, so make sure you subscribe and stay tuned for some of my holiday appetizers coming up this holiday season. So top with some sliced green onion and you're all set. I'm going to make some hard-boiled eggs. I'm going to make some deviled eggs with these. Deviled eggs are such a great appetizer all year long. We absolutely love them. So I'm hard-boiling my eggs. I let them boil, and now I'm going to put them in a little ice bath and let them cool, and then I'll take the shells off and get them ready to make my deviled eggs. So deviled eggs are so great. A good, healthy appetizer. If you're doing appetizers before Thanksgiving dinner, you probably want to keep them light because you're probably going to be having quite a bit of food on Thanksgiving for your dinner portion. So this is a really great appetizer to keep it light, and they're just so tasty. They're just a really great finger food. You can just pop these in your mouth. You don't need a plate or anything. You can just kind of grab and go. So I am cutting open each one of my hard-boiled eggs. I'm saving the yolks for the mixture that's going to go inside, and this is just a really great appetizer. And like I said, these are great for all year round, but just a really great Thanksgiving party appetizer for you to make if you want to keep it nice and light and healthy. I have my Dijon mustard, have my mayonnaise. I'm going to add in some salt and pepper as well. I'm going to mix these yolks in with the mayonnaise, and this is just a really easy mixture. I mean, anybody can make these. They're so good, and I love making a big batch because they really do go fast. So I'm just using a spoon to put the mixture into the eggs. You can put this in a piping bag and do a great design, or you can just put a dollop in the center. Either way, they're absolutely wonderful. So once these are all filled with the mixture, I'm going to add just a little dash of paprika. It just makes these look so pretty, and it just gives it an awesome flavor as well. So I'm going to be doing, it's a cream cheese and cheese cranberry dip. This is so festive for this time of year. So I have my cream cheese, and it is softened at room temperature. I have 2 cups of shredded cheddar cheese, and I did shred my own. You can use this already pre-shredded cheese if you want. So I'm gonna mix this around. It's all mixed. Now I'm gonna add in a can of cranberry sauce. So this is whole cranberry sauce. This isn't like the one that comes out in one piece. So this does have actually cranberries in it. I'm going to give this a mix it around, and I have my oven preheated to 350 degrees. I'm going to bake this, and it's going to be really great. This cranberry with the cheese is a great combo. I'm going to add some fresh cranberries on top just to garnish it, and then I'm going to bake this in the oven for about 12 minutes and then serve with some pita chips. Really yummy. I hope you enjoyed these Thanksgiving party appetizers to have at end of your Thanksgiving or fall get-togethers. Make sure you subscribe to my channel if you're new, and I will see you in my next video. Have a great day.